How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to show you what it's like to drive the Ferrari Monza SP1, the one-seater hypercar with a naturally aspirated V12, and of course, it's infamous for the fact that it has no windshield. Let's go ahead and open up the massive front clamshell. How incredible does this look with the entire front end opened up completely? Let's go around to the other side of the vehicle. Just reviewed that gorgeous F50 over there. Taking a look at the engine, we've got a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12 out of the 812 Superfast, 809 horsepower, 530 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, and a top speed of over 186 miles an hour. One of the craziest parts of the car, of course, is the fact that it has no windshield. So essentially, Ferrari has developed this faux windshield where airflow comes in through here, through this carbon fiber piece, and up and over and around the passenger cell. In theory, that should spread all the wind around you and not in your face, but it only works at low speeds, and you definitely want to wear a helmet if you're going at high speeds. I just love the way this opens up and reveals all of the carbon fiber. This thing is almost entirely constructed of carbon fiber, allowing it to weigh 3,300 pounds, significantly less than the 812 Superfast. Now let's take a look at the rear of the Monza. I love the carbon fiber rear diffuser, the quad exhaust, the wraparound taillight. You'll also notice there is a hump behind the driver's seat. That's for pedestrian safety in case of a rollover. In the SP2, it actually has 2 of those humps. I think it's cool with the single one. This is the key, looks like a standard 488 key, but what I wasn't expecting is if you press and hold this, look how big the trunk is. Lift this massive panel up, and there's actually enough storage space for a serious weekend trip. I was gonna say for 2 people, but obviously you can only take 1 person in this car. If you have enough stuff to fill that entire thing by yourself, then I don't know if that's a problem or kudos to you. Look at all of the carbon fiber in here, and one of my favorite parts is this helmet comes with the car. It's fully leather wrapped, carbon fiber, and even has a crazy sunshade. We're gonna be wearing this when we take the car out for a spin. We've got the plaque back here with all of the options. Man, this thing is insane. All right, so how do you get into the SP1 considering there's no door handles on the outside of the vehicle? Well, if you look over the top, you'll notice there's a leather strap here. It's the same one that you use to get out of the car. Go ahead and pull on that, and you can go ahead and open this door. Kind of a difficult job with one hand. Look at all of that carbon fiber. Get a load of this gorgeous interior. It comes only with a racing harness for extra safety. We've got the limited edition SP1 badge back there. Carbon fiber absolutely everywhere, and the rest is leather. I love the fact that you can look over here and there's no passenger, there's just carbon fiber. You can even look inside and see kind of what an SP2 would look like inside of your SP1. All right, let's hop inside. Inside the SP1 now, and one of the craziest features is the rear view mirror. It's on this little thin piece of carbon fiber, and it's mounted here because where else would you put it if there's no windshield or roof? You can also see this slot for the faux windshield. Very similar dash to the 812 Superfast, very similar steering wheel as well with the shift indicator light, the Manatino dial for wet, sport, race, traction control off, the start-stop button. This part is quite different. You've got reverse, automatic or manual, and launch control, your climate control systems, all of your multimedia system controls, as well as your front lift. Once again, I love this. This leather strap, I believe, is for a fire extinguisher. If not, I'm not sure what it's for. You can also put the key in the little key slot right here. To close the door, go ahead and pull pretty much anywhere on the door, just like that. And I love the fact that it has this little USB port, charging port right here. That's so funny in a hypercar. All right, let's go ahead and fire this thing up, shall we? All right, behind the wheel of the Monza now. I'm going to close this door, fire up that V12. This is quite an experience driving this car. Now, I wanted to do the point of view cam, but unfortunately I can't put it on my head while wearing a helmet. So I'll have to figure that out for the future. But I think this should come out pretty cool. I've got 2 different angles. One back here where you can see the steering wheel, and one in the front, kind of like a Forza front angle cam. I'm gonna flip around here. Turning radius is actually pretty good in this thing. To go into reverse, click the R button there. Classic crappy Ferrari backup camera. Why would you need a quality backup camera with a $3.8 million car? It's not like you don't want to damage it. All right, and then we're going to follow behind this glorious F50. All right. right. Pulling out. This is such an experience. This acceleration with all the wind noise is just so crazy. Watch this. Oh my God. What on earth? I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous. Let's slow down a bit so you can hear me and hear the acceleration again. You know, the windshield definitely doesn't really work. It is so windy in here. I hope you can hear me at all because it is crazy. The handling is fantastic. The car is super nimble and light on its feet. It doesn't have, you know, an insane amount of communication, and the suspension isn't super stiff. It basically just feels like a lighter 812 Superfast. But obviously, with the lack of the roof and windshield, being out in this basically fully exposed to the elements is just a ridiculous experience. There's really nothing else like this. It's really like driving a motorcycle with 4 wheels that's powered by a V12 and a double clutch gearbox, which is a pretty spectacular thing. And a beautiful F50 in front of me. Special thanks to the RM Collection for making this possible. Make sure to follow him on Instagram. Got a brilliant collection and basically made my dreams come true, allowing me to drive all these breathtaking Ferraris for the day. Got some exciting reviews coming up after this as well. Don't want to spoil them, but they're basically just as cool as this car. And that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to say. All right, let's put it in. Well, there's a little bit of traffic. Put it into sport mode and automatic. There's no comfort mode in this thing because unless you're going 10 miles an hour around town, there is a lot of wind noise. Looks like people are pulling out of our way, which is amazing. All right, here we go. Just unbelievable. The sound. And it's honestly got plenty of grip. For 809 horsepower and rear-wheel drive, it's got an impressive amount of traction. And despite being $3.8 million, listen to that. Oh, the flames! Oh my God, just look at the flames on this F50. It's truly ridiculous. Looking out of this rear view mirror is absolutely crazy. Everything about this car is crazy. I cannot believe this is a road car. It doesn't make any sense at all. And that's why I absolutely love it. Wow. I really do hope you can hear me, because this is just an unforgettable experience. If not, you're going to get an awesome drive with probably butchered wind noise, but at least you got a beautiful road and a Monza SP1 to look at. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video. Oh, Oh, the flames on that F50, my gosh. Wow, crazy police station, my gosh. Oh my God, those flames!